Hey everybody and welcome. So I wanted to make a video talking about something that I've seen a lot of people do on some videos and such forth, is that they tend to use their front brake when trying to stop. And this is the biggest, worst thing you can ever do while bicycling at high speeds or even trying to do turns, especially sharp turns, because the momentum in the front wheel needs to be consistent, especially in a turn, or if you decrease the momentum in that system, it's going to cause it for even sharper turns. And then sometimes if you brake even with a little bit more than usual, you may end up just causing the entire front fork go and you basically fly off your bike. Especially with disc brakes, since they're a lot more touchier in stopping power than V-brakes. So even just that little tap can cause your tire to just fold up, or basically have the front end topple over and make you fly ahead. So 90% of all your braking power is actually only to your rear wheel or your right brake lever. This basically puts all the power of the weight of the bike on the back end and makes you slow down. It's not going to maybe slow down the fastest, but you still have full control of your bike and you can actually basically correct yourself if needed, compared to locking up the front wheel and flying over the handlebars. And this not even goes to bicycles, this goes to motorcyclists. They tend to try and hit the front brake, which is actually their right lever, and the ped down here is actually the rear brake. But they tend to try and use the front brake to stop even more, and this causes their front wheel lock up and tilt to the wrong side, and they end up flying over their handlebars because of this issue. So focus on rear braking power only for 90% of your time. If you're going slow or downhill, maybe use your front, or if you're going uphill, use your front. That way you have more contact when you're going uphill, so you don't just go like this or end up using your rear wheel and causing you to flip over backwards. So I'm going to demonstrate this one of the turning and other of going forwards. Although I can't really demonstrate going forwards and tilting forwards because these are V brakes and they don't really have that much hard in stop. But I lessen the weight on my bike and I'll demonstrate it with my arms. But then I'll demonstrate the turning system by riding it slow and then turning, and you'll see the difference of it locking up the front tire because the momentum is slowing down and causes me to turn more. I'm also going to hold my back seat so I can have more capability of not tipping over the bike too much forwards. So when you're going and you lock up the front wheel too much, this is what happens. You fly over the handlebars. And then when you're going and turn, either that can happen or you turn too much and you cause your handlebars to basically twist themselves. So what you want to do, especially when stopping, is rear brake. That stops. And turn, rear brake. You still have control. And turn. You still have control of the bike. Even though it'll slip, it'll be like a car with ABS. It won't lock up your wheels. So hope that helped with everybody, and I'll see you all later. Peace.